Pues ya estamos en stream, chicos. Comenzamos el episodio de The Witcher 2 en stream, en el episodio donde lo estáis viendo, si lo estáis viendo en Twitch, si lo estáis viendo en YouTube. Bienvenidos todos. Vamos a continuar donde lo dejamos, chicos. Vamos a seguir a Civic, que está por aquí. Supuestamente está convencido de que nos lleve ante el rey.
How's it going, lads?
I can't feel me plowing feet from all this standing around. Any chance you'll be sending up some replacements?
In an hour. Open up the gate. The king wants to see the Witcher.
Pues vamos allá. Es un poco reventados, ¿no?
Go straight to the royal tent. You can't miss it. I've a few things to take care of.
Godspeed, Civic.
I'll be near the main gate if you need me. So long.
Vale, perfecto.
A Witcher.
The king must have summoned him to fight
Uy, a ver un momento. Tenemos... Ah, vale, una. El pulso profesional este. Ah, mira, es lo que os decía, ¿veis? Se podía hacer un lado u otro. Exacto. Aquí teníamos ya para elegir camino. Que a lo mejor hubiera cambiado la historia, no lo sé. Pero puede ser que hubiera cambiado. Pero bueno, hemos elegido el lado que elegimos siempre. En esta ocasión sí que es verdad que hemos tomado la decisión de ir siempre ayudando a los humanos. En el 1 sí que las decisiones fuimos un poco más... A ver qué pasa aquí, a ver qué pasa allá, ¿vale? En esta ocasión sí que estamos ayudando siempre a los humanos, ¿vale? O sea, sin ninguna duda. A ver. Son exactamente iguales. Ah, claro, pesados de cuero. Vale, soltamos. Y las botas altas temerias, que nos las vamos a poner porque... Vale, perfecto. Pues ahí está. Reducción de daño mágico, resistencia a iniciación, resistencia... No mucho, ¿vale? No nos da mucha resistencia, pero bueno, son mejores que las que tenemos desde luego. Así que perfecto. Y las tiramos del tirón. ¿Podría venderlas? Sí. ¿Vamos a hacerlo? No. Pereza. A ver. Se pueden sacar cositas por aquí. No sé cómo voy despacio, creo que no voy muy allá. Ahí está. Voy a necesitar vender, en verdad. El anillo este lo voy a tirar. Bueno, justo 0,1 tenía. Lo único, eso sí, no puedo coger nada más. Mapa del Valle de Pontar. ¿Y cómo salgo? Ah, vale. No puedo coger nada más, ya digo. Polvo de diamante, 0,1. Sí. Mineral de hierro. Vale, vamos a ver si podemos vender, tío. A ver si... Que tengo bastantes cosas. Puedo soltar... A ver... Mira, voy a soltar un par de cueros y ya está, tío, porque pesan bastante. Voy a soltar 4 cueros. No, tengo que soltar más. Voy a soltar 6. Para tener un poquito de margen. Vale, venga. Y por aquí.
You'll meet your match.
Orange. Más orange. Tantos sobaos, tío. Orange. Vale. Vamos a hablar.
Nearly everyone hunts you, yet you live in spite of that. Impressive.
In no small part thanks to you.
Por cierto, como veis ya hemos cambiado la indumentaria.
I've helped you, yes.
Ah, el pelo ahora se ve, como veis, ¿vale? O sea,
As do I.
recordad que fuimos al peluquero en Flotsam,
Are you
que
seeking
nos cambió uno el
employment?
pelo.
I was
Como
unaware
teníamos
you
capucha,
fellows hired
no lo
yourselves out
veíamos.
for battle.
My aim here is different.
Really? Perhaps I can be of assistance.
Vale, como teníamos La capucha de la ropa anterior no lo veíamos. Ahora ya sí que vemos el pelo, ¿vale? Nos hemos cambiado la indumentaria entera. Y ya podemos ver por fin el pelo.
What's the Emperor's envoy doing?
The last unfortunate conflict left the northern kingdoms. His Imperial Majesty, we wish to offer financial assistance.
Henselt is coping admirably as far as I can see.
The details of my visit here are reserved for the...
You sure they're that big a secret? I mean, they could be important to me.
Bien.
I can reveal one thing. The Emperor was very moved. He asked me to investigate the matter personally.
Why do I interest?
He didn't say. His Imperial...
Foltest was a good king.
I've already conveyed the Emperor's... Since we're talking about Temeria and apparently the fallen king's advisor, the sorceress Triss Merigold, has...
Why do you ask,
I heard that...
Witchers and sorceresses.
I understand it's a delicate... I mentioned Triss because, I must admit, I am perturbed. Mages are no...
Perhaps you could be a bit clearer, Excellency.
Then I shall ask directly. Do you know any... Assuming, of course, that you are...
I'm a witcher. I rarely theorize. Killing monsters.
I don't doubt it. Though sometimes... So, I thank you for your silence.
Why are you so interested in this?
I wonder about some strange coincidences.
What's so suspicious about that? Mages have always thronged around monarchs.
I'm not accusing anyone.
I saw you with Foltest before. Now you're with Henselt.
I need not go far. Radovid is en route to Lochmuin. Perhaps...
Lochmuin? An ancient elven city quite a ways away, near the source of the Pontar.
The mages wish to re-establish their...
Vale, pues ya está.
Greetings, Geralt.
It's pretty obvious you and Deathmold.
Deathmold is an overgrown baby. I find
Foltest's killer forced Triss.
that nosy little meddler Triss used my megascope to accomplish that. Even if Triss is in Vergen, I cannot locate her. This damn fog prevents any kind of mag...
I'd assumed that after killing...
You know nothing about me, Witcher. I'm here because 2 northern monarchs were murdered. King Henselt cannot...
Vale. Apañado. A ver, ¿qué hay por aquí? Encontrarse. Vale, aquí. Ah, espera. Collar primitivo. No te pite que vaya a valer mucho, pero bueno. Lo cogemos por si acaso. Botas, tal. Vale. Y aquí. Más orens. Y ya estaría. Vale, vale, tenemos que hablar con el Rey Henselt.
Come in, Witcher. I wish you to feel at ease, as this is an unofficial audience. You helped me in the mist, thus I surmise.
Justicia, ¿no?
Justice.
A slippery thing, I'd say. It really depends. Do you know who...
A witcher named...
Do you know...
No.
I was told you lost your memory.
I can only say what I know to be certain.
De Tarnasaville claims this Letho is in...
Yes.
What does he want?
He's hiding from Yorvith and his Scoia'tael.
And you aim to get him?
I do.
Ahora ya lo que pasa es que el Lezo se ha quedado sin ningún
Last
tipo de
question.
aliado.
Do you know who had Foltest
Si
and
ya tampoco
Demavend
está unido a los
assassinated?
Scoia'tael,
Who's
se ha quedado
behind the
totalmente solo,
Kingslayers?
sería fácil
I
pillarlo.
don't know. But
My spies have confirmed you. Now to the other matter. The mist, the rape. My mages, as usual, have proved useless. They blather on about higher magic, delayed. This matter must be settled with a sword.
Me ocuparé.
yeah.
Excellent. Lift the curse, and you'll learn the meaning of royal generosity. Consider Deathmold at your disposal. He'll give you all the necessary information. Now,
Perfecto.
The curse was cast 3 years ago. Any sign it's been...
is that him?
Sire, we're not talking about a fortune told in a tent on market day, nor about some curse cast by a novice mage. This curse caused a solar... We're dealing with a complex spell. Uncommon knowledge and skill were required to cast it. If I'm going to deal with it, I need you...
Ah, the...
As we forged our way through the fog, you...
Sabrina Glevisings. I ordered her bound to a wagon wheel and burned alive. Well, that was...
Hostia.
What did you condemn?
1 year after the Peace of Sintra, I fought Demerven for Lormark. It raged until evening when Sabrina Glevissig decided. 3,000 men turned to bloody charred meat scraps. Knights boiled alive in their armor. War is for the honorable. When the likes...
What drove Sabrina to attack?
I've heard none, not even speculation. She was my advisor, a member of the Council of Mages. For years I was...
Was she...
Ha!
Sire, do you remember the curse itself?
All she said at the time has been fulfilled. A star adorned with a bloody braid will cut across the heavens. Square coins from...
Coins?
Deathmold found a few such coins among soldiers.
Vale. Otro nivel, tenemos 2 ya, vamos.
Witcher, a word, if you will.
Ahí está. Vale, habla con Deathmold.
Really?
You have no idea how delighted I am to work in tandem with you.
True, I have no idea.
Better times approach, Geralt, you shall see. I trust you're not bothered if I refer to you by name.
Not at all.
Wonderful, I feel we shall become great friends.
That remains to be seen.
Shake my hand, Geralt, to mark the beginning of our friendship. Don't worry,
No tenemos por qué no ser
I
suave.
believe one can learn much about a man from his...
Learned anything?
You have the handshake of a warrior. Strong, decisive, dominating. You're the conquering type.
I was asking...
Oh,
¿No todos los espectros eran
Did you
agresivos?
notice that not all the
¿Cómo que no?
specters were aggressive?
most would disappear when we need
Ah,
them.
sí, bueno, como
I
los
think the
soldados
curse's
estaban
power
peleando y
corrupts the
desaparecían.
ghosts of those who died in the battle.
Draugrs, is that some professional name you witchers have for spec?
They're demons, Deathmold. Draugrs are demons of war that arise on battlefields where the fighting was vicious and the slaughter particularly bloody.
The name matters little. Do you know how to rid of...
A silver sword's enough to send them to their rest. But as long as the curse remains active, new ones will appear. The soldiers...
Don't delay. Grab your...
I'll need some symbols of war that belonged to the soldiers. Artifacts symbolizing hatred, death, courage, and faith.
Well, I've no idea how to find them. Apart from which I know little about them.
I'll deal with the artifacts. Have you dealt with curses?
I've cast a few in my time. One victim sprouted donkey's ears and a tail. Another's house burned...
Shame. Have you...
Never had the chance. But I mastered the theory involved. Best in my class at the Magic Academy.
They don't teach you about curses like this one at Banard.
Glevis's curse is a 4th level blood spell. It's also known as the Archmistress's. A misnomer, for they've been cast by generally crazed mages or priests, not necessarily...
You've done your home. Explain this blood curse to me.
An ordinary blood curse is a trivial thing. You let a little of your own blood.
Sabrina had a whole pyre around her. Tell me about Glevis's...
Read about it for yourself. I've all the necessary literature. In fact, you only need the great encyclopedia of curses, spells, and prophecies. And...
Venga,
Quite it.
pues lo leeremos. ¿Qué ocurre
We've
con
got
las
our
monedas?
comet and murder. What about the
we have those as well.
No. Why do I get the feeling...
A state.
If you don't tell me, you're head of state.
There's a plot afoot within the military. Those involved share a symbol, a square
Esos son los
coin
traidores,
adorned
¿no?
with a fish.
Los que tienen la
Let's do
moneda.
this. I shall in no way hinder your investigation, and you will
You'll let me know. Are you sure, Sabrina?
posit. Curses of this kind are cast rarely. They're
How many confirmed cases of...
one. By a team of mages led by Archmistress Francesca Finderbear, whence came the curse's other appellation. In any case, Sabrina Glevis...
Small world. And one that just got a little uglier.
That's not all. The
Ahí va.
curse that Francesca and Sabrina
qué
dealt
sueño,
with
¿no?
was meant to end the lives. It was cast by Scarlet
¿Os estoy
Rubelandia,
dando sueño
a
bostezando?
very
Sé que sí.
talented but completely mad man.
Hostia, tú.
A prophecy and an activator were also
Como serían
involved.
una hora hablando,
I
tío.
see.
Precise.
Va, basta ya, por favor. Por favor. Venga,
You're
manos
gonna
a la
help
obra,
me,
tío.
Deathmold.
Por culo
Of
ya.
course.
Listen up. You'll do the paperwork. I get the feeling you like it. I'll need a number. They need to... Apart from... Henselt could...
Where will
No,
I
no,
get so much
si tengo que leer
silver?
dos, me muero.
Those aren't pots.
Last of all, give Henselt an instructional.
And what will you be doing? Drinking ale?
There's that,
Solamente.
yes. Though I'll also prepare to summon Sabrina's goat. I'll drop by and give...
How did you divide?
The only diviner I've ever... A drunkard and a... But keep...
Venga, vamos. Busca la bandera del estandarte de Dune, la espada de Vandergriff y un fragmento de armadura de Selkie y el medio de... ¡Joder! A ver.
I am your humble servant.
We'll have to sit it out like hens on
Hello.
their eggs.
Damn it.
Until this
Salutations.
It won't just disappear. They say only a spell will lift it.
A ver, tengo que hablar con los soldados.
I smell a Temerian.
Hostia, al barco ese se puede bajar, ¿no? Uy, sí. Algo va a haber en el barco ese, ¿eh? Yo quiero bajar a ese barco. O sea, yo quiero bajar ahí. Pirugüino. Tenemos que averiguar cómo se baja, chicos. Igual se baja luego por la puerta esa de ahí, también puede ser. Lo que pasa es que parecía un pasadizo, ¿no? Como desde...
Need some
desde por
help,
aquí,
Monster
por el lado
Slayer?
derecho.
I've heard much of
Greetings.
Venga, va.
Let's talk on.
Go on.
Bartholomew Bargy sends his regards.
Bart Bargy.
For a peasant. They say you're the strongest armor.
You wouldn't be talking to me.
How's that?
During the Battle of Brenna, I got into a knife fight with an Nilfgaardian commander. That's to say, he had the knife, but lacked stamina. When I felt him weaken, I twisted. I've worked on my hands, wrists, and arms since then.
Wanna wrestle me?
To challenge Adam Pangret for the championship.
Who should I...
Martin and Randall are the strongest in my company.
I'll try that.
Watch it. As I see it, he could easily do his work. Steady on, White Wolf.
Where are these coins from if there wasn't a single one when they were pitching camp? I smell a rat.
A ver. No, no se puede pasar.
Greetings.
A ver con quién hay que hablar, porque... Vale, con estos.
Piss off out of here. You're talking to an elder. So show a little respect, you prick licker. Respect for you? This is no place for crap.
Aye, true. Join the pigs in the pen.
Pasa. Se quedan dos horas mirando. Uy, no se ha visto cómo le tiraban.
Are you all right?
You'd best leave. Old Mav.
What I saw back there. That...
I've bigger problems to deal with than the camp tramps.
Come on. Nightmare.
One night, and then that, I opened my eyes, and then it.
What?
Never been a coward. At the fore, and since then they.
Porque ha visto a los espectros.
I didn't
¿Te
see
haces
anyone
llamar
mocking
soldado?
you. Well, except for those.
Then you haven't looked around well enough.
What time?
I went to the beach after my watch, so it must have been an hour
Antes de
before
la
midnight.
medianoche.
Why
Vale.
did you go?
During Henselt's last expedition, we stayed in a house there.
So you took part in the camp?
Took part. I barely escaped.
I'll deal with the Spectre, but you should know a wit.
My soldiers' pay is meager. Got but a few.
All right.
Vale. Por la noche tal. Vale.
What
a ver
is
esta
it?
gente.
I heard there are some lovely ladies.
I heard.
Only heard.
Left me fiancé at home.
Vale, ¿qué más? ¿No se le puede hablar más? ¿No se le puede hablar más? Quiero hablar
What you
el
want?
resto de cosas.
I think I'm...
Very.
Who is it?
Death Knowles men. They're everywhere. Word is that.
Uy, que me quemo.
I know you.
Aye. We met in Vizima. I was working for Salamandra and
Hostia.
barely escaped your
¿Este
wrath.
que era del 1? No me acuerdo
Wiser
para nada de
since.
él. Pero
Listen, I've a trinket. My last reminder of...
I hold no grudge, and I'll...
Take it.
Out!
¿Qué me he llevado? Una baratija.
Out!
¿Quién es este? A ver si me acuerdo el nombre.
Out!
Take care.
Pues si no pone quién es, ni nada. ¿Y ya no puedo hablar con estos entonces? Bueno. Vale, de momento tenemos que ir a la ribera. A ver qué más. Vale, esto.
What do you want?
I heard that Sabrina Glebesig was...
Upon a hill. Folk congregate there.
What for?
They say it brings luck.
Vale. Ah, ya, todo esto hay que hablar sobre la conspiración contra Hellside. Y yo estoy hablando de lo que me da la gana, ¿sabes? Hostia.
Who do I spy if...
You seem to know me.
And you're worse off for that.
You right.
I've no notion of songs, but the king's vested me with the task of organizing...
Oh.
Nightly tournaments are a pastime.
Does King Henselt have any...
We value nightly tradition in Kedwin. Only duels in the arena let it...
As long as they pay us, I'll sit it out.
What is it, Witcher?
Can I speak for...
If you want to be sly.
I'm looking for someone with a...
Why's that?
I can only tell...
You got one?
No.
Then don't ask, for you'll learn nothing.
¡Tía!
What is it, Witcher?
Pues este sabe algo, ¿eh?
I like to...
Will
you enter?
if I know.
I heard not every...
To be liked by everyone, you need not to have a mind.
Put it this way. More and more...
We agreed to...
I've learned of a...
I promised I'd answer every question I know how and every... What is it, Witcher?
Who's this Aldrin you're calling out for?
Aldrin, a god? If you suggested the god of drinking, I might agree. He's a man.
Ha desaparecido.
Oh, you'll know Aldrin.
What else am I to do? This mist's driving me crazy.
Greetings!
Here, boy.
Tournaments.
Y con el fuego. Cago en...
Aldrin! Aldrin! Here, boy. Aldrin!
Aldrin. Vale, vamos a venderle cosas a este. A ver. Vamos a venderlo. Vale, a ver, por peso. Todo. Vamos a empezar a vender aquí. Cuero, venga. Vamos a vender 10. Señal de hierro, no. Creo que tela sí. Tela vamos a vender 10. Vale, aceite tengo 26. Creo que puedo vender algo. Vale. Y eso por ahí. Vale, ya está. Más o menos para hacer algo de peso por ahí libre.
What do you want?
Quiero echar un
They
pulso,
say...
venga.
And I say... Careful you don't snap some.
Show me your coin if you...
Let's do this.
Vamos allá. Hostia. Hostia, que se hace pequeño. Que se hace pequeño. ¡Ah! Madre, a la primera. A la primera.
My hand! Damn you!
Vaya.
Might want to put a cold cup.
What do you want?
Hala, nos vemos. Ya acaba contigo. Inútil. Uy, botas altas. A ver, ¿estas botas sí son mejores? Son exactamente iguales, ¿no? Ah, no, sí. Incineración, hemorragias. Son exactamente igual. Lo único que cambia es el aspecto. Lo que voy a hacer va a ser vender las otras. Y porque valen diferente, tío. O sea, tienen exactamente lo mismo, loco. Tienen exactamente lo mismo. Y por algún motivo valen diferente. Pero lo mismo, ¿eh?
Trouble. Something's brewing.
What is it?
Venga.
I heard.
What's it to you?
Do I look like a...
Truth be told, if you want to rest...
Let's do...
Vamos allá. Odren. Nah, fácil, fácil. Ya desde que le pillé el truquillo a esto. Que al principio era complicado, tío, pillarle el truquillo, pero ya está, súper fácil. Otro nivel, pero bueno. Pero bueno.
Leave me be, father. Leave you be? Your life's at stake. No. This is about my honor.
¿Qué ha pasado aquí?
What do you want?
How's the mood?
Food and drink are good, and the plough and tent's well staffed.
Vale. Tela resistente. Uy, la tela resistente la voy a coger.
I am Myron, Master Apothecary. Geralt.
I want to stock up on...
Got a I jest. We have supplies.
No necesito nada, en verdad. ¿Esto es un objeto de misión? ¿Por qué motivo? Lo voy a comprar, pero bueno. A ver si hay... algo que me cure. ¡Esta! Esencia de ráfaga blanco. Vale, voy a comprar esta. Vale, esa es la que yo quiero. A lo mejor esa sí que me la puedo tomar de normal. A ver. Alquimia. Vale, estas son las pociones. Vamos a hacernos 8. Aceptar. Vale. Daño menos 30% además también, ¿eh? Vale, ¿me la pongo una aquí? No. O sea, solo... entonces es lo mismo. O sea, no me vale para la pelea. No me vale, tío. No me vale, estamos en las mismas. Qué fail. ¿Qué pasa, Laureano? Bienvenido.
Do not disturb.
El hierro lo voy a coger. Qué rabia, tío. Vale, pues ya hemos descubierto la poción de curación, pero estamos en las mismas. No se puede tomar durante una pelea. Solo se puede tomar... joder, con el tomar me cago en tu puta vida. Solo se puede tomar durante eso. ¿Cojo los contratos? A cogerlos. Solo se puede tomar fuera de una pelea. O sea que...
Nice.
Hi.
Who else?
There's Civic, Madame Carol.
Maybe...
Ah, no me interesan los dos. Ah, ya lo he activado.
Did he have to be like me? Are you moved by the prophet? Then spare an Orin.
Having an Orin and not having an Orin makes 2 Orins.
Cheapskate.
Pero si se lo quería
Are
dar.
you moved? Then spare an...
Having an Orin and not having an Orin makes...
Cheap. Are you moved? Then...
Good luck.
Thank you. Please accept this booklet, which will teach you how to live a worthy life. Why did he have to be like me? Stubborn.
I've no bloody idea who you might be, but I hope you're a civilian.
Mind if I join?
Think I've the right to stop you from taking...
No right, but you might not want company while...
And why my...
Always better to talk business over a tankard.
All...
Getting sad drunk.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, este es el que está hablando con el hijo.
He's decided to duel Letand
Hostia.
Avid, known as the...
Letand Avid.
A killer.
Plenty of...
No, killing enemies is not the same as slaughtering your own
They're going to do...
Are you that... We've been sitting here for weeks. Nothing is happening.
You mean...
Not like tournaments, more like murders. Mock battles without the mocking. When our unit learned that 6th Company was putting forward the butcher of Cidaris, there were no volunteers.
He can't back out.
He can, but he won't. I've pleaded, I've begged. But what good's honor to you?
What if I help?
What can...
Could I count on you in return?
Save my son and...
I take that as your vow.
Training in front of the canteen, near the mercenaries' table. Why did he turn it like his mum?
Igual me cambio yo por él, ¿no? Algo
Relics,
así.
artifacts, trinkets.
Vamos a ver lo que tiene lo primero.
Ash from the stake where Sabrina burned.
Hostia.
Nails that fastened the wheel of death. Split. Whatever your heart.
Ah, pero no es ningún objeto de misión, con lo cual... Todo eso que dice que tiene... Nah, no tiene nada que me interese.
Relic.
I'm interested in objects that belong to... Not any old things. They have to be magic.
That's not my speciality.
Where did you get...
Trying to It's too good a bit.
Pero si tampoco tenía nada.
You mean the relics? They'll believe in anything that gives them hope. Soldiers shit their pants if kissing a rusty nail gives them cut.
So long.
Bueno.
Why didn't he turn out like his mum? Must my
Adiós, total, va. ¿Qué hay aquí? Carabela. Vamos a hacer una cosa. Vamos a venderle esto.
Why did he have to be like me?
Relic.
Venga.
Got anything?
Ash, whatever.
Vale, esto vendido. Vendido. Y vendido. Uy, mineral meteórico.
Are you Sven?
Who's asked?
Somebody who just...
Pass up.
I promised your...
Then go back.
Will you feel better?
I'll certainly feel worse.
I'm the last one.
What will you do? Summon the butcher and...
No. We'll fight as a pair against Letand and his second. Your honor.
Ah, bueno.
Why do you wait?
Don't ask me to explain myself. Now...
Vale, o sea, vamos a pelear. Vale. Vamos a pelear un 2 para 2, ¿no? Ok. Uy, cositas.
Propaganda.
Ah! But what if she's truly an anointed virgin?
Ah, don't worry about it. The Witcher will take care of everything.
O sea, 45 horas, tú. Espérate que aquí hay más cositas.
I'm looking for Letand.
Vale.
What do you seek?
No, aquí Laureano.
I want to...
Strange. Most.
They say you're equal to a Witcher in a fight.
They lie. I'm bet.
We'll see.
You'll need to wait.
We could all... I look around and I see the cream of Kedwe...
I am Edwin Lysam, known also as...
Why do they call you the petal? I've no need for one who ploughs maidens.
You offend me greatly, Letand. I owe the moniker...
I'll be glad to see anything stuffed in the Witcher's mouth.
Vale, perfecto. A pelear. Vale, para eso está la arena, ¿no? Ahí es donde vamos a pelear. Pues venga, vamos. Espero que no lo maten.
Has he...
Yes.
Some...
Unique.
Uh-huh.
Let's go.
Venga, por ellos. No hay nada que preparar. A palos.
Most gracious king, noble lords, men-at-arms. Shortly in the arena you shall witness the famed Letond Abbot, known also as the Butcher of Sidoris, at whose side shall stand the Honourable Edwin the Petal Lysam. Opposing them are Sven of Somewhere and Geralt of Rivia, Witcher. May the gods favor the better men. Begin!
Toma por culo.
Anyone know what it's all about?
Hostia, mi vida, hola. Acabo de ver mi vida y madre mía, ¿no? Qué gustito de vida. ¿Esto que no se defiende o qué? Pero bueno, que rico nudo. Este pavo, hola. Vale, vale. Primero matamos al del escudo, ¿vale? Primero matamos al del escudo. No os preocupéis, no es difícil. Y luego a este ya lo reventamos. El del escudo ni se defiende, ¿vale? Si le hacemos un combo ahí hasta que palme, o sea, no se defiende. No hay problema. Si se defiende una, le tiramos un Igni y fuera. Venga.
Most gracious king,
hombre.
noble lords, men-at-arms. Shortly in the arena you shall witness the famed Letond Abbot, known also as the Butcher of Sidoris, at whose side shall stand the Honourable Edwin the Petal Lysam. Opposing them are Sven of Somewhere and Geralt of Rivia, Witcher. May the gods favor the better. Begin!
Everything's in order.
¡Hola! 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 ¡El pavo! ¡Hola! ¡El pavo! ¿Lo habéis visto? ¡Pa, pa, pa! ¡Muerto! O sea, este pega más que el Ezo. ¡Hola! ¡Hola! Pero si pega más que el Ezo este. El flipao. Panda, ha flipado. Pega más que el Ezo.
Most gracious king, noble lords, men-at-arms. Shortly in the arena you shall witness.
Vaya tela. Oye, esta, por favor. Venga.
Most gracious king, noble lords, men-at-arms. Shortly in the arena you shall witness the famed Letond Abbot, known also as the Butcher of Sidoris, at whose side shall stand the Honourable Edwin the Petal Lysam. Opposing them are Sven of Somewhere and Geralt of Rivia. May the gods favor the better men. Begin!
Everything's in order. What?
What?
Vaya hostias que mete el pavo, tío. Vaya hostias que mete. Mira, 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 es que es acercarse y empieza con la espada. Pero apártate, apártate, puto tonto. Vaya hostias que mete.
Glory to the vanquished. The prize in the contest was a noble title. Our gracious and merciful ruler, King Henselt, shall generously bestow this upon
un
the
título
young
nobiliario, ¿qué
Sven.
dice, loco?
Heralds will announce the subsequent duels. Long live
¿No hay
King
premio aquí o qué?
Henselt. Long live Kedwin.
Quiero cogerle lo que tenga. Lo que tenga. Lo que tenga en el cadáver, por favor, démelo. Ah, no hay nada. Vale. Manfred, amigo.
Thank you.
He salvaged that.
I'm a knight now. The king himself will...
You were born in a pigsty where the labour came to your mother 18... Witcher.
Ahora se le va a subir ese caballero guapo, ¿cómo?
And my word's no worse than an...
You demanded payment for...
Everything has its...
What is it?
Information on those who came.
Father!
Silence! Why do you need to know?
O sea, ¿qué son ellos?
I just need to know what this is.
Ah, it's a law.
I've got...
It started before the victory at Brenna, when we split it.
What's that got to do with...
Everyone wanted to thrash the black ones, not play brother to them. A group of... I don't know who gathered the first group of plotters, but the seed of it. Then came Brenna, and it all died down. The plotters themselves lost direction, though it seems they resurfaced recently.
Is Henselt dealing with Nilfgaard again?
Who knows? But he's welcomed that shriveled old bat here and spends time in discussions with him. That plot, well, the lads just want to prevent...
You know a lot. You got...
Yeah, I'm old, and know that he who gains power...
I can't say.
An old soldier's word is no handful of...
I'll have not...
Go to Madame Carl's brothel and ask for Whistling Wendy. The madam will take you to her tent and leave you alone. Are we even?
Yeah.
Vale, pues...
And beware of Vincent Trott. He may be...
Deathmore's looking
Ya
for
tenemos
him.
lo que queríamos.
And if he finds him, we may all end up tasting the executioner's axe. That's...
I'll be careful.
Trott wears a magic suit of armor.
Vale, vamos a enfrentarnos a ese tío, ¿no? Por lo visto. Vale, bastante claro que nos vamos a enfrentar a ese tío.
Witcher.
What?
The king is impressed with your skills.
If this goes on, his entire army will be slaughtered before...
This time it'll be a tourney of knights. None of that. The king will reward the winners handsomely. If you're interested...
What else am I to do?
Tournaments. Now that...
I'm interested in the rot fiend.
The scum has so far destroyed 2 convoys of army provisions. Since the mist appeared, they've grown... The lads from the company have collected... Tournaments.
All right.
The king will be pleased.
I'll try not...
Duels take place from noon to dusk. You'll find me by the arena.
Ah, vale, que todavía no es, ¿no? Vale, ok.
What else am I to do? This mist's driving me crazy.
Ojo. Vale, tenemos que ir al burdel. ¿Dónde está esto? Ah, vale, este es el mapa. Vale, es que el burdel pensé yo que estaba aquí en el campamento. Y no está en el campamento. Está aquí. Por aquí. Me hace gracia la pedazo de puerta que hay, pero en el juego para que puedas salir te hace una puerta pequeñita.
Oi, Witcher! Out in these wastelands hunting monsters? Well, if you see 2 of my men, tell them I'll rip them both brand new assholes if they miss muster.
What do they do?
It's a common malady. A day don't go...
We'll see if I come...
Luck be with you. You're a good fellow. Ah, find them and you...
Vale.
Well, it was here yesterday.
Vale, pues nada, vamos a averiguar. A ver, el
I
sitio
want to
este.
stock up on provisions.
Seek and you shall find.
He was a shepherd.
You know the good...
Any discount on...
Y... Mira, vamos a dejar cosas aquí. ¿Por qué los libros no se pueden dejar, tío? Es que... Joder, qué rabia, tío. En el este... Sí que se podía dejar todos, tío. En el 1 se podía dejar todo, macho. Qué rabia, ¿eh? En el 1 se podía dejar todo, tío.
Browse.
A ver qué tienes. Nada. Trastos.
We should have ours. Greetings.
Welcome an opportunity.
They say you run a traveling pawn shop.
No.
Nobody mentioned you speaking.
Will.
Ah, you're
lost.
What happened?
Crows.
Good luck anyway.
Fortune is easily found.
I wish you persistence then. Can I...
Better to ask the...
A ver cómo queda esto.
Or it will turn
Oh,
out like
I like
the
it.
mill in Stilton. The
Me
one
gusta, me
the
gusta.
smith from Tailmouth took over when he married the miller's.
¿Se le puede robar a esta señora?
Bad chance of Henselt and Shillard inviting
5 orens.
Well, we should at least...
Boring.
¿Este Jaskier? Nah, no te creo.
You finally decided to relax.
You've mentioned it. Maybe some other time.
You worry.
Have you tried?
I've thought about it. On the one hand, I've never rogered a soldier, but on the other, the clean clang of steel against steel and an intimate... Why do you...
I just... heard any...
They say he's hiding them.
I know.
I fail to comprehend exactly why you have it in for him. He escaped, so what?
Letho knows a lot about me.
I'm not so certain you really...
We'll see.
Let's say you can...
First we'll have a talk.
Punishment's very...
But there's only one.
¿Jen? ¿Quién
My
es Jen?
memories and feelings seem inextricably linked.
Ah, Jennifer, claro.
I seem to be recovering.
Triss? Yennefer?
First off, we have no idea if Yennefer's still alive.
True. You seem to have two...
Their kind doesn't die easily. I'll find...
What about you?
I won't know what to do about her. I wonder what Sheila's doing.
You're not alone, because she's wondering what you're doing.
How do you know?
She asked...
What did she...
I have no idea. I realized right off she was sniffing.
And she...
Mm-hmm.
Henselt's camp is abuzz with rumors about...
When you burn a sorceress at the stake, rumors spread fast.
I know you...
Sorceresses complain about... They keep whining about the horrors that took place on...
A ver, amigas. A mí se paga por mirar, hostia, ¿no?
Are you Leva?
If you've got a growth of some sort and you're here for the salve, get in line.
Nothing of the sort this time. You were here during Henselt's...
What of it?
I have some questions.
Be
Si
quick.
tienes algún
Half
tipo
of
de
Henselt's
bulto
nobility's waiting
y
for
viene
the
por casa
salve.
por un buen
They've all
tontaco,
started pissing blood out of longing for the spouses they left at home.
¿Pero bulto entre los pantalones?
3 years back, it was the home of Malgat, a healer, and his family. Well, Malgat couldn't come to terms with the tragedy and threw himself into...
I'll let you get back to treating.
What about building bridges? Diddle yourself, pauper.
Pretty please.
Olvídate solo, pobreto. ¿Pero no se supone que esto eran fulanillas?
Pretty please.
Pregunto. Sí, ¿no?
They've hired them. Greetings.
Y están todos diciendo que no. O sea, no sé. ¿No queréis trabajo? Aquí. 3 orens.
Well, a witcher.
Bueno, a ver.
How can I help you?
Vamos a dados.
I'll play.
Vale.
I'll be...
Well, how...
I'm looking for...
We've got plenty of those, but you'll need to show me your coin before...
I've got the orens.
Well, these are my girls. Choose, white-haired one.
Joder, igual es mal. Lucy Lametones. Venga. Apañado. ¿Qué? ¿Cómo veis la monetización de este vídeo? ¿Os mola o qué? Le va a dar muy bien la monetización. No va a estar en rojo para nada. Vale, vamos a darle las monedas cuadradas. Pero primero había que quedarse a gusto. Que fuma en pipa el Geralt y todo. ¿Ya se ha acabado, amigo? Perfecto. Vale, a ver.
How can I?
Habla conmigo.
We're no strangers to the art of converse.
Sound.
Ask, what would you like?
Anything interesting going on?
Soldiers are scared shitless, what with this battle approaching. They'd rather drink themselves silly than let us...
Not raring to fight, are they?
They might have been eager at first, but the longer we sit here, the less lively they become. Well, how...
Oh.
We're...
Sound.
Ask, what would you like to...
Heard of the Virgin of...
Hasn't it?
Anything?
Oh, yes. A maturing woman like that, never been ploughed. Her head... Well, how...
Vale, venga, vamos a darle la moneda.
But you'll need to show me your... Well, these are my...
Pero... Hostia, ¿tenía que haber con alguien en concreto? No me jodas. ¿Cómo? A ver, espérate. ¿Había que hablar con alguien en concreto? A ver, lo que me dijo que viniera... Ah, vale. Ah, por Wendy Silbidos. Vale, por Wendy Silbidos. Ok.
Well, how can I... But you'll need... Well...
I've heard good things about...
At your service. My prettiest girl, 'tis true. Tidy yourself, Wendy. Witcher on the way. Come on in.
¿No? Uy, ¿y este? ¿Qué hace aquí?
Greetings.
What do you desire, my hero?
I want your smile to part the gates of paradise.
Come with me.
Vale.
Hello.
Toma. ¿Y luego va a subir qué? ¿Cómo lo llevas?
Vincent Trott. You're a little...
Here alone?
We'll see about that.
I'm wearing Selkirk's armor, you know. Pretty much renders me invincible and...
I didn't know you had Selkirk's armor.
If you think we're willing to let you go, or that you can escape through
Relax. Give me the chainmail and I'll forget everything. Whistling Wendy.
Your death mole's hot.
You don't need to. I just need the chainmail.
I'm to remove...
And hand.
Then you...
And all will be...
Doesn't sound like my kind of story. How's this instead? I'll kill you. Take your...
¡Oh! Pero, hola. ¿Qué es esto? Si he 200, flipado. ¿Pero dónde va, flipado?
Eat shit and die! I'll pull your legs out of your ass! Eat shit and
escúchame, que estás flipado, ¿o qué? Nada, de locos. ¿Entienden que me cargue a 10 tíos aquí del tirón? ¿Entienden que me cargue 10 tíos aquí del tirón o cómo? Está flipadísimo, ¿eh? Y no hay vuelta atrás, ¿eh? Ah, sí, hay vuelta atrás, sí. Vale, pues vamos a tomar cositas. Daño menos 30%. Regeneración de vitalidad. Vale. Ay, no. Me he olvidado que no puedo. Ah, qué bien. Cómo mola, ¿no? Que no puedo. ¿Cómo van las muertes? Pues aquí acabo de morisionar. Qué guay el juego. Lo único que puedo es aplicarme aceites y tal, pero...
I'm wearing. I didn't. If you you don't. And
Vale, a ver, un momento, puedo... Vale. Ahora sí, ya estoy reventado. Sin mirar mi vida ya. Ya estoy reventado, tío.
Eat shit and die!
Vaya tela. Madre mía. O sea, pretenden que me meta ahí con 20 tíos. O sea, es que no sé, tío. Estáis flipas de la puta cabeza. Ay. A ver. Esto por aquí. A ver, Wendy, que luego vas a pillar, pero bien, por traidora.
Vincent.
Hey! Kill him!
Se me olvidaba que tenía esto, tío.
¡Ah!
Vale, bastante.
I'll pull your legs out of your arse!
Vale. ¿Qué hay aquí, tío? Que suena tan fuerte.
I'll pull your legs out of your arse!
Vale, lo tenemos. No sé qué bicho hay ahí, macho, pero... ¡Ah, apañado! Venga. Vale, vale. No sé qué bicho está sonando aquí, macho, pero... Joder. Madre mía. ¿Qué bicho hay ahí, tío? Pero, bueno. Vale, a ver. Lupa. La espada no la vamos a coger. La lupa no sé si es que serán trastos o qué, pero ¿por qué todos tienen lupa? Vale, la armadura. Vale, vamos a pillarlo. ¿Necesitas una llave? Sí, ya tengo una llave. Ah, vale, pero era de aquí. Vale, a ver. La espada de media esta. ¡Ojo! 20, o sea, 22, 29. Lo malo es que solo tiene regeneración de energía en combate. La cosa de esa regeneración solo es un 4%, tío. Pero... No sé, tío. Y se trata de... Al enviado imperial como marido de una armada busca un blanco fácil y tal. Vale. La armadura. Pues ya estaría. Pues GG Gold Player, la verdad. Encima, pesa 0. O sea, pesa 0. Pesa 0 y tiene 2 mejoras. ¿Me va a tocar entregarla o...? Me va a tocar entregarla, ¿verdad? Me va a decir si quiero entregarla o me la quiero quedar. Y me la voy a quedar, claramente. Vale, las botas. Más de lo mismo. Venga. Nos cambiamos la armadura. Ahí está. ¡Oh! Ya pesa 0, ¿eh? Pesa 0, tío. Poca broma. The fuck?
You again? Can I help?
No, hombre, que lo que quiero es matar a este. Ah, toma por saco. Era eso lo que sonaba, tío. El demonio este. Vale, habla con Jaskier y Deathmall. Vale, Jaskier. Jaskier se ha pirado, ¿eh?
Well, how could we? But you.
A ver.
Well.
No, ¿qué he hecho? Ah, vale, que no me había salido todavía. Wendy silbidos. Después de traicionarnos, ¿no se le puede dar un ostión o algo? Pues no. Pues nada, Wendy. Vamos a explicarte cómo tratamos a las traidoras. ¡Y con esta no ha salido nada! ¡Con esta no ha salido nada! ¡Pero qué dice, loco! Sí, con esta no ha hecho nada. A la otra la ha puesto mirando para Cuenca. Madre mía, Wendy. De la que te has librado. Vale, Jaskier y Deathmall. Vale, están los dos aquí dentro. Vale, vamos a vender un momentito. Comerciemos. No voy a vender todavía la armadura. No vaya a ser que me la quiten y necesite esta, ¿vale? Pero esto sí que lo vamos a vender. Qué pena, tío, porque la espada esta mete y tiene regeneración de combate. Pero es que me quitaría el veneno y todo, tío. Esto tengo que venderlo. Y las lupas, tío, no sé para qué. Por cierto, vamos a meditar. Vamos a subir, que tenemos ya 5 talentos. Subí bastante nivel, tío. Estaba a nivel 11 y estoy al 16, ¿hola? Vale. Nos pusimos esta, tal, vale. Esta 100%, intro. Y yo diría que incluso me voy a poner la otra. Lo necesito, pero vamos, ultra durísimo eso. Vale. Pues nos hemos metido regeneración de 40%, poca broma. Poca broma, tío. Poquita broma la regeneración, que nos hemos metido. Bastante guay. GG World Player. Vale, vamos a guardar. Ahí está. Vale, pues nos hemos metido una regeneración en combate de 40%. O sea que eso implica que a partir de ahora las peleas las vamos a aguantar muchísimo más. Porque simplemente con que les vayamos dando vueltas y tal, vamos a aguantar. Aquí abajo. Vamos a aguantar porque nos va a ir regenerando. O sea que GG. Hola, amigo.
I found a letter addressed.
A letter?
It's your drip.
Where'd you get that?
I know you. Not to.
You're not the only Witcher in the world. Sure, it's mine. People have had enough of that pompous clown colluding with Nilfgaard.
Any idea what that pompous clown's going to do when he finds out?
How would he find out? It could only come from you, and I assume, at least I hope...
They're going...
No.
Why did you poke your nose in this?
Henselt approached me to write a few panegyrics about him. You know, singing his praises. Can you imagine that?
But that's exactly what...
Possibly. But it's for a good cause. Henselt's a prick.
Vale. Habla con Desmond, vamos allá.
Audrin, where are you?
¿Se puede pelear aquí ya?
Tournaments.
Can we start?
Ready?
Ah, vale.
I am in.
Let's.
Venga, pues vamos al lío.
Witcher Geralt of Rivia will now fight the Honorable Gwydion.
Vale. Ahí está, se ha
Witcher
rendido.
Geralt wins.
¡Vamos! Venga, give me the money,
You won.
give me the money.
Let me know.
All right.
Yo ya. Además me van dando experiencia, tío, o sea... Los voy a hacer
Ready?
del tirón, Los vamos a hacer del tirón, chicos.
The Witcher will now take on the Honorable Rendag.
Además ahora que tengo la piedra a afilar y todo. ¿Qué ha sido eso? Ah, muchas gracias por el hostedillo, batón. Pasa, batón. Vale, ya se aprendió.
I surrender. Witcher Geralt wins.
Bueno, si
You
podemos
won.
ganar experiencia.
All right.
Si me dan 50 por pelea. Sí.
Tournaments.
Can.
Ready?
¿Son infinitos o hay algo?
Geralt of Rivia will now take on the fearless Baron.
¿Se supone que hay algún límite o algo?
I yield.
Witcher Geralt wins!
Es que no nos lo
Is
dice
there not a
tampoco.
single fucking
Ah, vale,
soul
ahí
in
está.
Kedwin
Ahí está,
able
ahí está,
to
ahí está.
beat the Witcher? Dung-filled cowards, all of you!
Apparently not in Kedwin. But in Temeria,
Ahí está.
perhaps. I'll give it a shot.
That could be interesting. If you win, I'll double the reward.
The Witcher's challenger this time will be Vess, a maiden serving in an elite unit of the Temerian army.
Mira cómo se me regenera la vida allí, boy. Nada, fácil. Pensé que iba a ser más complicado, Fácil y sencillo. Y... Vale. Igual este era el último enfrentamiento.
A few more like him and I could
Ahí
conquer
está,
half the
gladiador.
world.
Logro desbloqueado.
Give him the prize! He's earned it!
Ahí está, me acaban de dar el logro.
The king wanted a spectacle and he got it. A shame the result was so predictable.
Witches are not invincible.
Seems this one is. But you were brave nonetheless.
She fought harder than all the Kedweni soldiers combined.
You're very kind.
Wasn't so kind in the arena.
He took me seriously.
That's true.
Thanks for not giving me a handicap.
Women. Here's your praise. I need to get back to my...
Thanks.
Visítame si quieres. Vale, entonces hemos terminado. Ah, está aquí fuera. ¿Qué se sale por aquí? Y a lo mejor por aquí es por donde se va a la playa. Aquella que vimos. ¿Sí, no? Ah, sí, pues ahora vamos a ir para allá, el campamento. ¿No es por aquí? Pensé que era por aquí, loco. Pues no, no era por aquí. Vale, ahora vendremos para acá también, ¿vale? Ahora vendremos para acá. Para la parte esa de la playa, que tiene que haber algo ahí seguro. Ah, bueno, o alguna misión o algo, pero aparte imagino que habrá algo de algún tesoro o algo. Yeah, boy. Oh, Dren. Vale, por ahí. Oh, Dren. Yeah, boy. Tenemos que ver la torre esa también todavía. Vale, vamos a hablar con Bess. Uy, está Zoltan aquí, pero bueno.
Greetings, Geralt, and these humble...
Greetings.
My heart rejoiced to see that deep...
Me da
He
igual.
was slaughtering pigs at the time, so he takes a pig's eye and puts it between his buttocks. He does
Ah,
what?
aquí.
Puts a pig's eye...
Greetings, Geralt.
Greetings, Vess. What news from the Blue Stripes?
They're keeping their eyes open, as always.
I wanted to thank you. That was a great fight.
The only great fights are those I win.
It's no dishonor to lose to a mutant created for swordsmanship.
If it wasn't a tournament...
You were better than all the knights of Kedwin put together.
You're very kind.
I'm sincere.
A rare trait. Perhaps I should take advantage of this opportunity.
Since we're being honest, I'd like to have some wine with you.
With pleasure.
I wasn't expecting you to agree. This was your chance to get back at me.
I have no need. In truth, I'm grateful to you.
Qué grande que es el Geralt, tío.
I was sure you'd go easy on me. Then I'd have told you to bugger off. But since you took me seriously, I have some Toussaint wine in my tent. Could I tempt you?
Lead the way.
Qué grande que es
I
el
learned more
Geralt,
about
tío.
you from that duel
Ay.
than from all our conversations put together.
I'm curious. According to Geralt of Rivia, What is Vess like?
She's ambitious, honorable, and beautiful.
In that order?
What if I say the reverse?
If you think I don't like to hear compliments about my beauty, you're very wrong. I'm a soldier, and it pisses me off when I'm viewed as a pair of tits atop an arse. But I'm also a woman, and like every woman, I have my needs.
In that case, let's drink to your needs.
I fulfill my needs differently.
Then what do you want to drink to?
To us?
I didn't know there was an us.
Better to live a day as a king than a life as a beggar. First we'll drink the wine, then we'll go to bed.
Decidido.
Can we do it the other way round?
Y me han dado otro logro, rompecorazones. ¡Vámonos! Madre mía, el Geralt, ¿cómo se lo monta? Es un brujo peliblanco, eso ya es suficiente para todo. ¿Cómo se lo monta el Geralt? ¿Habéis visto el tatuaje que lleva en la espalda, la ves? Si estáis viendo el vídeo en YouTube, dar para atrás y mirar el tatuaje que lleva justo en todo el centro de la espalda. Buen trabajo, ¿ves? Me agrada este juego. Y 50 más de experiencia. ¡Vámonos!
Hansel thinks he'll take Ver.
A regular army will always win against a popular uprising.
Maybe she'd rather die, or she has a surprise.
Possibly. Hence,
Why haven't you set up in the Kedweni camp?
Hensel doesn't trust us, and I don't blame him. If not for this,
We've lost the
the trail led us here. If it goes no further, the assassins must be in the vicinity. I see two possibilities.
We'll find out. Could Henselt himself...
You don't think it's possible? Consider the Pontar Valley. Temeria, Kedwen, and...
True. Henselt might profit from the deaths of Foltest and
I suppose you're right. The Kedweni king seems to love a good war. Perhaps that's his ruse. And the...
And he's standing with his back to them, his pants down.
Here to spy. Who and I? For Henselt. It just so happens we have common aims. But don't... In that case... You need to be careful.
He won't. Don't...
Deathmold has an excellent...
That spy we caught at Doritos. Arnold.
Why did you...
What else?
On the boat, you said he was living proof of Henselt.
I didn't plan it. He just...
Maybe you shouldn't have keel-hauled him.
If you'd been cooperative, I wouldn't have...
Did he spit?
He was tough. But waterboarding can be incredibly effective. Eventually, he coughed...
Henselt's not stupid. He wouldn't...
That rat Laredo was supposed to stir unrest in Flotsam. Luckily, you rearranged his intent.
He spreads his cheeks and says, I can see that.
Did they take him? Para el papu.
Not a chance.
Oh, un anillo de plata. Igual vale pasta.
Close the distance.
Bueno, pues ya hemos hecho lo que teníamos que hacer con Bess. Hemos terminado por aquí. A ver, más misiones. Busca banderola tal, vale. Busca el lugar de ejecución. Habla con Deathmold. Ve a la casa del acantilado o al cementerio. Hostia, están un poco en Cuenca, ¿no? Esta no me sale. ¿Dónde está? Por eso, borracho, buscaban a su compañero de parranda perdido. Ya decidí ayudarlos porque... ¡Ah! Este es el que hemos visto. Vale, vale, espérate. Este será... Hemos visto un cuerpo. Vamos a ir. Espérate.
Are there trains?
Hemos visto... Hola, amigo. Hemos visto un cuerpo aquí. Cuando hemos salido por la otra puerta, vamos a ver si estuviera ahí. Experiencia por realizar el metesaca una mecánica. Me encanta, me encanta. Como tiene que ser, tío. ¿Has conseguido tirarte a ver? Tenemos experiencia, tío. Porque, joder, eres el puto amo, tío. ¡Oh, Dream! Tiene que estar aquí. Hemos visto un cuerpo aquí en la cueva.
Audrey, where are you?
Todos llaman a Audrey. Venga, va a estar aquí. Ya verás. Va a ser este. Seguro, ¿eh? Este de aquí. ¿A que sí?
Get up.
Ah, está
you
vivo.
piss pump. Your friends are worried sick about you.
What? Where am I? What am I doing here? This is strange.
Are you Audrey?
Aldrin, that's right. And that one was a cunt runt. Not a proper her, you know? I was all la-dee-da, I'll plow you nice.
Listen, Aldrin, you're so drunk a single spark and you'd be a torch. Now,
So I says, square schmer. What square? What the fuck fish do you mean? I wanna plow.
tell me about the square fish later.
Me mates? Oh?
Calm down and try not to...
Vale. Amigos de Audrey encontrados. Vale, con los trajes le están llamando, ¿no? Me figuro. Fácil encontrarlo porque le están gritando. Los que van borrachos. Mira, este va a ser uno seguro.
Audrey, where are you?
Greetings.
Este es uno. Se lo está llamando.
Still looking for coins. What else am I to do?
Vale, este es uno seguro, 100%. Es el que nos lo ha explicado. Pero ¿por qué no me deja hablar?
Audrey, here boy. Audrey.
Pero si están uno aquí, otro aquí y el otro ahí.
Audrey, here boy.
Ah, lleva a Audrey con sus 3 amigos.
This is a
Pero no me
brothel,
dejaba
not a
cogerle ni
military
nada.
Audrey, where are you?
No me dejaba cogerle. A ver. Vamos a ver. Supuestamente tenemos que cogerle, ¿eh? Ahí está, vale. Vale, ya sabemos cuáles son sus 3 amigos. Te llevo al mar para que te dé un poquito el agua fresquita, amigo. Por aquí. ¿Estarán mejor así? Sí, yo creo que sí. Venga. Un poquito de espacio, vamos, amigo. ¿No puedes correr? No sé. hazte
Calm
una
down
maratón
and
o algo.
stand up straight.
Darn. Up. Yes, sir. I'm going where I'm going. I'm not going where I'm not going.
Vale.
Halt! What's that corpse?
Private Audrin. He's a...
Looks like he slept in a vat full of bull.
Why, you limp arse...
Audrin, This soldier didn't drink of his...
Oh, yeah.
I had to question...
Get him blind.
I have my methods. You know something that...
All right, come in. But hide him somewhere.
Vale. Me ha dejado entrar.
I'm back! I won! Yeah!
Shut up, Audrin. Let's look for your friends.
See, I'm going to
Vale,
take
ok.
me a
Ahora sí
nap
que quiera por
right
ellos.
here.
Vale, el
We'll
primero.
take me just as soon as you've brought him to me.
Audrey, where
No,
are
pero-
you?
Se ha quedado aquí, Soba. Ah, vale, que otra vez hay que ayudarle.
Aldrin, stop fucking around and get up.
What? Huh? Who are you?
Vamos.
Oh, right. Wait a second. Oh, did you see that? Something just flew past my head.
Aldrin,
Venga, el primer colega.
1 tankers, 2 tankers, 3 tankers, 4. If you're feeling badly woozy, back your guards up on the floor. 5 tankers, 6 tankers, you look like a ghoul. Don't fall beneath the table, tie your arse to your stool.
Hostia, hay un elfo ahí prisionero, no lo había visto. ¿Ese es el que había prisionero? Que decíamos que teníamos que investigar. Hostia, pues lo acabo de ver. Teníamos una misión, ¿no? De hablar con el elfo ese.
Morons. As long as they pay us.
Ahí está.
There you are. Old goat.
El mejor es este. Son de celos a la cantina, sí, total, no han bebido suficiente.
Aldrin, stop fucking around and get up.
Venga, amigos borrachutos, a beber un poco más, que ahí bebido poco. Madre mía, loco.
One tanker, 2 tankers, 3 tankers, 4. If you're feeling badly woozy, back your guards up on the floor. 5 tankers, 6 tankers.
Vale, ahora cuando hagamos esto vamos a hablar con el elfo. Que había una misión del elfo.
The cock calls it dawns like Dammy's bloody loud.
Beer!
I'm buying.
Ever see a witcher spreading coin around? Well, ever.
A first for me.
It all depends on the company.
Hear that, cocksuckers? Now step the fuck away from my best mate.
Beer inspires great conversation.
No, that was beautiful, what you said.
So, what are we going to converse about?
I'm looking for work.
Death Mode would make...
Aye. He'll cut you up into bits and look...
Shut it. Death Mole's got long.
I'm not sure it's good that I'm...
That's the King's concern.
It's your concern if you're afraid of death.
Death Mode.
Shut up, Aldrin.
Beer all round.
No, we'll not drink with you.
Hostia.
A spy!
Calm yourself. And you step away for anything dramatic.
Vaya. No hemos conseguido nada.
What? I've no bloody idea who you might be, but I hope you're a civilian. Greetings.
Greetings.
Hemos fallado. Hemos fallado. No te
Greetings. How are
creo.
you?
Y ya está, pero no se puede volver a intentar. No, guacho, para. No. No, no te creo. No, 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 no. Cargamos partida. Cargar partida. Qué rabia. No, no. Cargamos y la hacemos. No, guacho, desde aquí. No.
Shut up,
No te
Aldrin.
creo.
Let's look for your friends.
Es que quiero fallar la misión, o sea... Para empezar es experiencia. O sea, si la hacemos es experiencia.
Aldrin,
No
stop
quiero
fucking
fallarla.
around and get
O
up.
sea, todo esto para fallarla y que no me den una mierda de experiencia, no, gracias.
Who are you? Oh, right.
Ya lo
Wait a
siento, pero no.
second. Oh, did you see that? Something just flew past my head.
¿Se puede guardar aquí? En plan, no te dejan ni guardar. ¿Hay que hacer todo el proceso? ¿En serio?
Where are you?
A lo mejor no puedo guardar porque lo tengo cogido. Luego lo veo.
Aldrin!
Bats! 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 Bats!
calor, ¿no? Hace bastante calor. Tenemos que recordar lo que les hemos dicho para no volver a decirles lo mismo, ¿eh? Que se nos lía.
Aldrin! 1 tankard, 2 tankard, 3 tankards, 4. If you're feeling badly woozy, barf your guts upon the floor. 5 tankard, 6 tankard, you look like a ghoul. Don't fall beneath the table, tear your arse to the stool.
Vale, ¿me deja guardar ahora? Sí, ahí estás tú.
10 tankards onwards and your guts are like a stone. Can't even see your prick. It's time for home. The cock calls
Vale.
down! He's bloody loud! Suit up!
Aldrin, stop fucking around and get up.
I'm going where I'm going. I'm not going where I'm not going.
Y voy a pararlo ahí en la puerta.
1 tankard, 2 tankard, 3 tankards, 4. If you're feeling badly woozy, barf your guts upon the floor.
Voy a pararlo en la puerta para ver si puedo guardar ahí así por si volvemos a fallar.
Don't fall beneath the table, tear your arse to the stool. 10 tankards onwards and your guts are like a stone. Can't even see your prick. It's time to head for home. The cock calls like damn, he's bloody loud. He's bloody loud. Suit up, fall in, attack and get well plowed.
Vale. Por ahí. Vamos a guardar. Perfecto, venga.
1 tankard, 2 tankard, 3 tankard, 4. If you're feeling badly woozy, barf your guts upon the floor. 5 tankard, 6 tankard, you look like a ghoul. Don't fall beneath the table, tear your arse to the stool.
Vale, venga, va. Vamos allá. Nuevo intento.
Beer.
I'm
Ever.
it all the
Here.
beer.
No. So.
I came.
I visited once. Beautiful.
People in Temeria fear Henselt. They think he'll take advantage.
They're right. And while he...
I hear people fear him.
Folk fear kings just as...
Ants are small and stupid. They don't realize that if all...
That's right.
Who are...
Let's say I'm some...
With what?
Your plot again.
Shut up, or you'll...
We'll not drink with you.
Joder, tío.
Get a hold of yourself, soldier.
Hemos vuelto a fallar. Vale, tengo que darle la otra, la de necesito información, ¿vale? En vez de la de ayudaros. ¿Y los borrachusos? No están aquí. Se habrán quedado ahí atrás.
Beer.
So?
People...
They're...
I hear...
Folk fear...
And...
Who are...
I like to know who...
With friend.
Your presence here is no coincidence.
I don't particularly like Henselt, and I'm just interested to know what...
There was a time I'd have put me head on...
Was.
Wouldn't be around if it wasn't for Henselt. It's true. He's...
But not his...
He'd not do... He don't look to his soldiers... Well, it's no sub...
Aldrin, shut it.
Geralt's like a brother.
Who are you talking about?
A knave, greedy and cruel.
Vale, hemos conseguido ahora
Kills for
hablar ya.
pleasure. The son of a bitch's magic armor and plays tough. Thought he could do what he... Too bad about them other lads. If Trott's caught, some peoples have come together to plot. They wanted me to join them, but I was...
Where can I find them?
What you mean, were?
I'm not looking for a...
Once you have her, pay attention now.
Get a hold of yourself, soldier.
Vale. Pero ya lo hemos hecho. O sea, ya hemos matado al tío y todo. O sea, ya lo hemos matado. Tenemos la armadura. Pero bueno, ya hemos cumplido la misión. ¿Nos han dado experiencia? ¿No nos han dado nada? Ni experiencia ni nada. ¿Qué dice, loco? No nos dieron nada, loco. Para. No nos han dado nada, ¿Cuál hacemos? ¿Esta? No. Esta. Habla con el elfo. Vale, la que hemos dicho, la del elfo. Vale, guardamos. Vale, vamos a hablar con el elfo. Lo que sí voy a echarme es un vasito de leche con canela, Ivonne. Así que si me disculpáis un momentito, ¿vale? Que coja un refrigerio para refrescarme lo que viene a ser el gaznate. Gracias.
Square coins and that fucking fog.
As long as they pay us, I'll sit it out.
Still looking for coins.
What else am I to do? This mist's driving me crazy.
Still looking for coins.
What else am I to do? This mist's driving me crazy.
I had a mate from Rivia, but they killed him. I don't know why I'm telling you that.
Still looking for coins.
What else am I to do? This mist's driving me crazy.
Bueno.
Still looking for coins.
What else am I to do?
Te hace un calor de la hostia, tío.
Driving me crazy.
Venga, vamos allá. Será esto.
No talking to the prisoner.
¿No me deja hablar con él?
No talking to the prisoner. What do you want?
Ah, vale.
Get anything important?
Not really. We salted his wounds, broke his fingers, scorched his feet. But he didn't so much as peep his own name. Tried to bite off his own tongue, in fact. Them elves like a bit.
Maybe he's hoping.
Not likely. Someone massacred him. The whole... There's no understanding elves. If he answered...
Can I talk?
You're all right. I've heard you, but be quick. If the corporal sees you...
Bloody fuck. Information. I'm responsible. I warned Jorvik that the Kingslayer had betrayed him. Your leader's alive because of me.
You lie!
Never claimed to be. I'm not interested in your fight. I'm hunting the Kingslayer and need him.
I'd rather not reveal anything to the... The Thurmen and Mirendans hest. Ev de sale.
Say here.
En ted verletho ken en sterp dun vernea welt. Seret en ox vat gern est.
Ya me debes de servirte colgado del cuello, para identificarlo.
Erle egen. Ken hat mer. Den dar en herd ep kianje esme gesverf. Se
Mesem trea.
Vale.
Bekele.
Nia me herf.
Fuente.
Den kianje.
Ken de.
Den neesel vid sala. In
Eteame.
Mekian behen ted fen esert. Seret nea ura ja.
Verthain. Que diable.
Vesenet roten der den diarme elestrea he.
¡Hostia!
Quen erle vat gerne henlingek.
Nemese.
Oxen en seret est eleken. Vel me veden emeth Gwynblade.
Hostia, van a venir en una expedición a visitar al rey, igual ahí lo matan, ¿eh?
Greetings. How'd you do?
Sea enka ed.
Hostia. Vale. Más. A ver, ¿dónde está esto? Está un poquillo lejos esto, pero bueno. Vamos para allá.
Not another fucking stone.
Vale, no sé si se llega realmente desde aquí. ¡Uy! ¿Han atacado la caravana esta? ¡No me deja pegar! Se está dando el clic derecho y no me dejaba. Bueno, muero. No sé qué pasa, me hace como un extrañito, A ver. Hay más por allí, he visto a lo lejos. Vale, sangre de necrófago, ojo de necrófago, vale. ¿Pero por qué no me deja mirar? ¿Pero qué pasa? Me sale para mirar y no me deja. Pero bueno. ¿Pero qué pasa aquí? ¿Por qué me sale esto? No entiendo, güey. No entiendo por qué me sale eso, tío. A ver, ¿y cómo se llega al lugar de ejecución este?
I fought the Nilfgaardians a few years back. Now we make camp at Athens.
That's politics. What's it to us?
Vamos a ver, espérate, porque supuestamente... Vamos a ver. A ver. Aprende más sobre los demonios podridos. O sea, primero tengo que aprender sobre ellos. Es que no sé qué quiere que mire aquí. Si es que no me deja mirar nada, pero bueno. Oh, se le están pegando un palizón. Si le han pegado una paliza que yo no sé qué pinto aquí. ¿Ves? Es que lo mire, tío, pero no sé qué quiere. No puedo darle a nada, ni tal. No sé qué hay que hacer con eso, la verdad. No sé qué hay que hacer con eso. Por aquí, ¿no? Vale, hay que ir por aquí, tal, y aquí estará. Podríamos haber ido por aquí, ¿no? Sí, podemos haber ido por ahí. Vale, vamos a buscar en la casa esta primero, a ver qué hay. Si hay algo interesante. Cabaña del acantilado, ¿no había algo aquí? ¿Una misión? Me suena algo que han dicho de la cabaña del acantilado, ¿eh? Usar ARD. ¿Igual era eso lo que queríamos? No. No, porque aquí me ha puesto usar el ARD específicamente. Digo, porque me sale igual lo de el ojo. Vale. La semanita, registra la bodega. Mira el hierro bramante. Vale, luz. ¿Qué es esto? Ahí está. Vale. Joder, pues los he encendido a la primera, tú. Pues los he encendido a la primera, ¿eh? No sé cómo lo ves. Ah, vale. Que los he encendido en el orden incorrecto. ¿Y cuál es el correcto? ¿Y cuál se supone que es el correcto? Uno. A ver, ¿dónde? ¿Qué puede ser el indicativo? ¿Los palos o algo? ¿Cuál se supone que es el indicativo, tío? ¡Vamos! Sí, señor. No sé cuál era el indicativo, pero bueno. Probando, pues, ha salido. Vale, solo está la nota esta, ¿no? Ok. Las notas. Encuentra a alguien capaz de descifrarlas. Busca por los alrededores de la casa y la playa. Vale. Vamos. Ah, esto era el orden. Esto era el orden. Había que mirar primero esto, pero esta que la había visto, ¿sabes? Nah. Esta es que sí. Murron. Claro, teníamos que mirar que era la habitación de Malget y hacerlo en ese orden. Claro. O sea, mirábamos esa tumba y tal. Y así sabíamos el orden, pero bueno. Vale, más. Bueno, espera, vamos a leerlo todo. ¿Por qué nos sigue saliendo? ¿Qué quiere que bajemos otra vez? ¿O está aquí la casa? Vale, abajo, ¿no? Esta es que me acuerdo, ¿sabes? De lo que era cada uno, pero bueno. ¿O qué tenemos? ¿Que hacerlas todas o qué? No, si ya están tal. O sea... No sé por qué me sale aquí, pero bueno. Vamos a ir primero a la playa. ¿Qué hago aquí, tío? Si no hay nada en la playa para hacer. No hay nada para hacer en la playa. Pero es que en la casa tampoco, o sea... Ah, vale, aquí. No sé, tío, Es que no veo nada. O sea, no veo nada. Y supuestamente que busquemos en la playa. ¿Pero el qué? Lo de la las tumbas. Pero claro, ¿será porque nos hemos adelantado y hemos hecho esto antes que ver las tumbas? Y igual se ha bugueado o algo. Porque me lo creería totalmente, ¿eh? Que se nos haya bugueado o algo, tío. Porque mira, es que pone que es aquí. No se puede ir a ningún lado, tío. Hostia, me estoy quedando pero flipadísimo. No sé qué cojones quiere, ¿eh? No sé qué cojones quiere, te lo juro, tío. No lo entiendo. No lo entiendo, tío. Ni idea, tío. Nada, estoy alucinando. No sé. No sé, me voy. Igual se ha bugueado, ¿eh? ¿Y si pruebo a salir y volver a entrar? Es que no sé, tío, no me cuadra, ¿eh? No me cuadra esto, tío. Voy a salir y volver a entrar. O sea, cargo de nuevo la partida. Pues vámonos a otro lado. Ya haremos esto. No sé. Ya lo haremos, tío. Vámonos a la casa esta. Por aquí por la izquierda, supuestamente. Nada, de locos, de locos. No sé, ¿eh? No sé. No tiene sentido, tío, o sea... Me pone que hay que ir ahí y ahí no hay nada. O sea, no hay nada, literal. No sé si se ha bugueado o qué ha pasado porque he hecho primero lo de los 3 altares. Lo he hecho antes que buscar las tumbas. No sé. Pero no sé, me quedo loco. Y necesitamos a alguien que descifre eso, tío, el libro. Vale, aquí la hoguera donde quemaron a Sabrina.
Oi, what you doing here?
I heard Zivik can't wait for you to get...
Plow it all. If we miss... Get us out of it.
You came here on your own. You can get back.
This place is crawling with drowners. I mean, we'd have stayed in our... We're safe in the circle, but 3 feet up...
All right, we'll go back together. Apparently, it's bad luck to tread on the ashes. Strange aura. Let's take a closer... Sabrina was nailed to this wheel. Something protected the wheel from the flames. Fresh holes and splinters. Someone's pulled nail. I better take... People seem to be staying away from the wheel. They're afraid. All the gifts. Glad to know I'm not the only one to... Animal tracks. Dogs. Wolf. Except for cats. Their tracks are everywhere. One even napped on the pedestal. Triss once told me cats like to sleep. They clearly liked it. An unnatural stillness typical of... Carved from a solid piece of stone. Candles, amulets, coins. Square coins adorned with a fish. I guess the plotter... Candles. The stench is worse than... Let's see...
Vale, ya está,
I need
¿no?
to bring the king here. I need to reenact the execution. If I can only summon Sabrina's ghost, I could force her to lift the curse. I need to know what happened here. Witnesses of the execution, they're the key. 2 leads. Sabrina's cultists and the nail thief, who's obviously immune to the aura of this plague.
Vale, ¿y la carta que hemos cogido? Santa Sabrina, te ruego humildemente que me escuches mis plegarias, concédeme tu bendición y protección, oh bella dama, dígnate a salvarme las estampas de mis enemigos y todos los peligros. Esto igual lo ha escrito el Hensel, también te digo, pero bueno. Vale, más cosas por aquí.
Nothing interesting. Nothing. Again. Who cares enough to bring all these things here?
¿Algo más? Sí, esto.
Who cares enough to bring all these things here?
Vale, ya está, ¿no?
You've looked and touched your fill, right?
Did you like...
We did.
What's it?
Burning them.
To you. To...
Feel their eyes on you. They're...
Don't you believe the visionary?
Old idiot. It's...
Who is...
He's behind all this.
I believe him. He lives deep in the valleys, but some...
Did you see them...
3 years ago. We both served under...
They say the king never wanted to make a spectacle. Some soldiers never come here, but...
You're just like them. To you, it's only...
Like that shitbag who trades...
You're mistaking me for some...
Really?
I'm keeping...
Keeping it? Not heard what they say?
How did you manage...
The visionary was with us.
I don't like this.
Thought you'd want to stay the night?
I know at least a few places I'd rather...
Beats me why they've been fighting over these hellholes for
el
generations.
visionario o el vendedor de reliquias. Para venderle la reliquia o el visionario. O sea, para venderle el clavo.
Guess Vic was right.
O al visionario.
We should have sat on our asses.
You'll be whistling a different tune when the mist lifts and we attack Vergen.
The visionary's a right bastard leaving us here.
I believe him. He says he hears
Ojo.
voices.
What? Damn it.
Bueno, no deberían morir, ¿no? ¿O sí? ¿Pueden morir? No sale su vida por ningún lado realmente. No sé si pueden morir. ¿Tenías esos de sumergido yo ya? No me acuerdo. Por si acaso, vamos a pillar todo. Vale, vamos.
Drowner lairs, not the best spots for picnics.
Curses on him! If it was...
We owe you. We can't let Civic catch us.
Don't shit your pants!
Vale, vamos a hablar con Civic. O Civic.
His mother comes and tells him the elder and the recruiter are coming for you.
Hensel thinks it...
A regular arm.
Maybe she'd... Or...
Possibly.
Why have...
Hensel...
He was slaughtering pigs at the time, so he takes a pig's eye.
Right.
Life can be really
¿Puedo pasar por ahí directamente?
I fought the Nilfgaard.
Ah, sí, creo que sí, ¿no? A ver. Ah, vale, sí que se puede. Vale, ok. Para la próxima.
Well, it was here yesterday.
Vale. Tenemos que hablar con Civic y con el visionario. Hay que hablar con los dos.
Still looking for coin.
Vale, Civic, aquí está, en una esquinita.
What do you want, Witcher?
I heard there's a man living outside the camp known as...
The soldiers talk about him, but I've never seen him. If I ever do.
Did you see some...
Wish I could have, but only the... What she did to the boys. Believe me, I've seen a lot of monstrosities in my life. Also, I once saw a soldier raping a dead elf woman. But 3 years ago, people...
There's a soldier by the inn selling scraps from...
I know. The damned quartermaster. Suddenly, everyone believes a splinter in your pocket.
After what happened here 3 years ago...
I'll tell you one thing, Witcher. In combat, I can... Many of those boys will die in Bergen, even with their pockets stuffed with mystic. I want them to be afraid. When steel, if they're dumb and put their trust in rusty nails...
The soldiers you were looking for.
Oh, the idiots! To be duped, but... your reward.
From what I can see...
He's like a father to us, really. Comes around from...
I'm sure it's a great honor.
Last time it happened, we was on the march. Some peasant poisoned his well. A few of our lads died, many... We hit them so hard, we even struck fear into our own boys. You came around. That's how he is.
Did you participate in the battle?
I did. And I fought.
The spirits of those who died in battle are now in combat on that field. They kill each other and change into nasty creatures called draugrs. I want to help them, but I have to know what happened during the battle.
Oh, the plague. Listen then. The fighting started in the afternoon. The Dun Banner was first to attack. We were ambushed, cut off from our main unit. By then, the battle was in full swing. Wherever you see those damned furrows, people fought. Yes, we had the visitor. Then, Van der Grift himself went into battle. He met Selkirk in the middle of the melee. It was a battle of titans. Then, lumps of burning soil flew through the air. The whole I owe my life to Priest Crest, our chaplain. He led me out of the battle and went back for the others. He had a medallion that protected...
What happened before?
We forded the Pontar on the 3rd day after the autumn equinox. I remember the banners of Vengerberg, Aldersburg, Gullet. Knights, armored infantry, peasants. General Van der Grift, commander of the Kedwennies, had less than 4,000. And ourselves, the Dun Banner, veterans of... But above all...
Do I have this right? You...
Did indeed. Henselt's never commanded a fiercer group of warriors, and he never will.
I didn't see the Dun...
And you won't. The unit's no more. Ensign Ek...
Glevisig's magic?
Worse. The Edirnian... The visitor refused to send us... The Dun must... 7 Edirnians to each one of us. 200 men went into battle and less than 70 came back. But that's not... The boys couldn't handle it. Suicide, firewater, fist tech. A few memories can also kill you, and soldiers don't always...
I have to find that stand.
I heard it lies in the catacombs neath Bergen, alongside my mates. Hey, if you're...
Apañado.
You mentioned the priest.
A really good man. He was with us the whole time, during the march, in the barrack. I don't know how true that is, but he...
Who has this man?
King Henselt. I saw it once. I don't know.
Were you at...
Ah, yes. Menno Cohorn commanded.
What happened?
He refused.
Vale, pues venga.
Thanks, Civic.
Se acabó.
So long.
I'm a bit scared of going against
Aguarda la oportunidad de cruzar la niebla. Símbolo de muerte 0. Vale. Vale, tenemos que hablar con Helset. Tenemos que hablar con 2 misiones con él. Ah, bueno, ¿son los 2 símbolos que tenemos que conseguir o solo uno? Los 2, ¿no? A lo mejor. Vamos a hablar con Deathmold. Igual son los 2 necesarios.
The whole camp's gone berserk looking for the coins. Grown lads with their arses in the air, scavenging round the tents like idiots.
Greeting.
The site of your camp must have...
Normal military conditions, which are boiling
La
cabbage,
de
stale
las
sweat,
3 hermanas.
and the smell of
No,
fear.
las hermanitas.
They're constant companions
Las hermanitas.
in the expansion of any...
Thanks for the history lesson. I take it you'll...
Nothing sinks defenders' heart, though I'll say these Vergen sons of bitches are worthy.
I'm not sure the people of it... Deathmold was kind enough to help me. I may be able to...
Details don't interest me.
If it involves eliminating...
That's perfect. My regal person...
Not the same. I'm ill...
You tread upon a slippery meadow.
It would run counter to Witcher rules, Your Majesty. I don't meddle in politics. I agreed to lift the curse because that's a part of my...
And I usually...
I still refuse. I wouldn't feel comfortable doing it. And the bodyguard with moral...
Seems logical, though I'd even say it contains a hint of a threat.
Vale, eso, porque básicamente... Las hermanitas, ¿vale? Me sale... Que tengo que... Me sale esto, ¿vale? En plan, la playa y la casa, pero ya no hay nada. O sea, voy... Y no hay nada. O sea, no hay nada. ¿Esto qué es? ¿El estandarte? Ah, posada. Es una posada aquí. Vale, entonces no sé.
Look at that, boys.
We need to talk.
What? No, hello.
Hostia, este episodio, tío, hemos empezado, macho. Buah, nada más que hablar, loco. Poca acción, ¿eh? En el 1 había mucha más acción, tío.
Can you make anything out of...
Vale, venga, la de las hermanitas.
Where
Le
did you
damos la
get
nota.
And you've known no...
Wouldn't be asking.
They describe a very dangerous ritual. Practically pure necromancy. The sort that...
Be specific. What?
One to summon the soul of an evil man. A man evil enough to wander the world after death.
Why would anyone want to deal...
The possible reasons are many. You'll always find people willing to sell their souls in exchange for...
I thought necromancy...
Oh, it is, but I'm an avid collector of manuscripts.
I think I'll keep it. Maybe I can become a collector myself.
Las notas no se vendieron. Guárdalas para más adelante. Ojo, Mejor, mejor.
I need magic powder to...
Are you aware that the formula requires powdered camphor resin?
I am.
Then you must also know that the resin is extreme.
Get Henselt to pay you. I need the powder to do the exorcism.
You should have said, I'll give you...
Thanks.
I've one more thing you might find useful.
What's that?
You asked me for protective runes. I've done better. Take this grimoire, which details...
Thanks. You must know a lot about the wild.
I simply cannot concern myself.
The wild hunts, no. I found Trot and a few other enthusiasts.
Did you learn who lead?
No.
Any so?
No.
Oh, you might at least have spared Trot.
Any reward?
Indeed. A knight.
I could use...
How many were?
Vincent and 5 others.
You killed 6 men. You and your kind.
The reward
is yours.
Ole. Pues me llevo la pasta. Y bueno, la pasta. No he visto nada, pero bueno.
Why is Henselt still...
Perhaps Glevissig wishes Henselt to...
I don't think so. Sabrina cast the curse while...
Are you suggesting Henselt...
I'm suggesting he could...
How could we do...
I don't know. First... If I...
She put a... However...
Don't...
She...
There was...
It was one...
In any...
Yeah.
Este episodio, tío, está siendo... Buah, hiper pesado de charla, ¿eh? Madre mía. Pero se me las fotos de los pies, ya lo habéis hecho. Sí, le acabamos de... Sí, he examinado. Abajo he invocado... O sea, he acertado lo de tal. He cogido las notas y se las acabo de entregar a este. Pero bueno, no se las he vendido, me las he quedado. Ahora miramos de todas formas lo de las hermanitas. Porque como le acabo de entregarle a este el eso.
Learn anything?
The mage on the other side of the fog is also...
How do you know?
You shall know them by the fruit of their spell.
It could be Triss.
No, Witcher, it's...
Spoken.
Indeed, he was delighted to hear you.
Great, because I need the medallion of the priest known as Crest.
He'll give you nothing until you... Truthfully, I believe I understand him. You have a good...
Give me a break, Deathmold. The two of you are just afraid I'll leave this entire mess in your hands.
Ah, that is something I do not fear at all, for I know exactly...
Vale.
See you.
The whole camp's
A ver
going
la de...
berserk looking for the coins. Grown lads with their arses in the air, scavenging around the tents.
Las hermanitas. Me sigue saliendo, ¿no?
Where are these coins from?
Sí, ¿ves? Me sale aquí.
Camp.
No sé. No sé, tío. No sé. Ah, aquí hay que esperar a que sea de noche. No te creo, loco. Vale, vale, hay que esperar a que sea de noche, ok. Vale, vamos a guardar. Vale. Pues nada, chicos, vamos a dejar por aquí el episodio de hoy, ¿vale? Hoy ha sido un poco pesado, ¿no? No sé qué pensáis. Por lo menos para mi gusto ha sido demasiada charla, tío. En este episodio hemos estado todo el rato del campamento charlando con la gente. Joder. A ver, que podría haber salido y haberme puesto a matar y tal, ¿vale? Pero alguna misión que te lleve fuera a matar o algo, ha sido todo como muy charla, charla, charla y más charla, ¿sabes? Hostia. Voy a vender Dao. No sé qué. ¿Dónde están? ¿Dentro del campamento? Hostia, el visionario está aquí. No, vamos a ir al visionario, vamos a ir a darle el clavo, ¿eh? No vamos a ir a vender la reliquia. Sería tontería. Vale, pues nada, lo dicho. Vamos a dejarlo por aquí. Este episodio, tío, se me ha hecho súper pesado. Tanta charla. En el 1 no había tanta charla, tío. Había mucha más acción, la verdad. Pero bueno, espero que os haya gustado igualmente. A lo mejor a vosotros si os mola tal. O sea, todo el tema de ir averiguando la historia y demás. Si os ha molado, pues ya sabéis, darle like. Y todas las mañanas en directo en Twitch. Así que chicos, espero que os haya gustado el episodio.